Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Skool. How you all getting on out there, guys? I hope you're keeping well. As the video suggests, guys, what is the situation with Aubameyang? How is that going to affect us in this season, guys? Just going to start. I want to welcome everybody along to my YouTube channel, Skool. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your comments. I really appreciate it. Gotta keep the voice down a little bit now because it's late at night, guys. But yeah. Hello to the McManus Sense. How you getting on? I hope you're keeping well. If you haven't, guys, check out this man's channel, the McManus Sense. Do yourselves a favor, like his videos, subscribe to his channel. Yeah. What do you think of yesterday's game, guys? And what do you think of the whole Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang situation? Firstly, I'm going to talk a little bit about yesterday's match, and then I'm going to talk about the whole Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang situation, the disciplinary problems he appears to be having. If that's what it is, that's what Mikel Arteta is saying. Aussie Gooner, welcome along, man. Hope he needs some time out of the team, and he's been missing on the pitch for a while. Yeah, he's been absolutely brutal. You're being very polite there. You're being very nice about things. He has been absolutely shocking for Arsenal this season. And last season too, to be fair, he didn't play well. But it is what it is. I hope you're keeping well, man. Guys, if you haven't already, check out Aussie Gooner's channel, like his videos, subscribe to his channel. Do yourselves a favour. He's got a very good channel. Sorry I haven't been around recently, man. Myself and the wife have moved to London. We've been looking for an apartment. We've been looking for jobs, this, that and the other. We have a place now. We have jobs starting on Tuesday, sorry. But it's been hectic, so as soon as I get settled in the new place, get settled into the job, we can be collaborating again online, and I look forward to it. But yeah, guys, I'm going to talk about the game yesterday first. I was at the Emirates Stadium. I went with Stapes from the 3 Pointers TV, another YouTuber. He had a spare ticket, so I paid him the readies, paid him the cash, and off we went. Horrendous weather, guys, I'm not going to lie, and I'm an Irishman. Shocking rain blowing in all over the place on top of us, but it was worth it. Hi Taib, how you getting on, man? Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, guys, I was at the game. I'll tell you exactly what I saw. You can always watch it on TV, or you can watch the highlights. But I haven't been in the stadium. I haven't seen Arsenal play for a long time. Like I said, watch it on TV, watch the highlights. But when you're in the stadium, you see it as it is. You see the team raw, and you see what they're good at, and you see what they're bad at. In the first 10 minutes, we were on the rack. I'm not going to lie. Southampton were playing a very high press, and we couldn't get out past it. They had us. First 10 minutes we were very shaky. Ramsdale made a couple of saves down at the post. He kept them at bay. If it wasn't for him, we would have been in serious trouble, guys. I'm not joking. But between Ramsdale and the defence, Gabriel was massive. Great performance. He was a giant. He played fantastic. But like I said, Southampton were on top. Armstrong for Southampton, the forward, was very quick coming in off the wing with the ball. One quick pass, he was in on it, and when he got running at the fullbacks, he was causing all kinds of problems. But that was in the first 10 minutes. We started very badly. We started very shaky. After that, the team settled. We got in the ascendancy. Ramsey started getting a hold of the ball, and he started passing it out, setting the moves in play. Long ball, short ball. Ramsey started communicating, and he got the back four sorted out, and we grew into the game. A fantastic move then for the first goal. Ended with Saka playing a brilliant ball in for Lacazette, and he absolutely smashed it in, guys. Full of confidence. It was a very confident finish. Full of aplomb. He took the goal very well, guys, with aplomb. I was well impressed. It was a fantastic goal. I was there live, guys. I saw it. It was a great move and a fantastic finish. Unstoppable. The defenders and the keeper had no chance. The ball in from Saka split the defence wide open. The high press from Southampton wasn't working anymore at this point, because as soon as they lost the ball, we were straight through, straight in. We were dominating possession. They got an absolute battering for the next 10 or 15 minutes after the goal. We made it 2-0. I think that was the Odegaard goal. 2-0 up, we were cruising. Half time it was 2-0. Second half we went on, same again. Martinelli quickly in, should have had a goal. He always likes to take a little extra touch there. Really, when he took the first touch and he got it under control, he should have smashed it. but he was trying to running into the box with the ball, and everybody was like at the clock end. I was in the clock end. Sorry, I was in the North Bank. I was in the North Bank, myself and Stapes, and we were all like this. He should have just hit it. As soon as he got the first touch, he should have smashed it in. That was bad enough. But he had a good game. I mean, he went 3-0 up through Gabriel in the second half. We were well on top. After that, Southampton's heads just dropped. They were there for the taking. Saka hit the post. Incredible shot. Like, he hit halfway up the post, if you can imagine it. It was flying into the centre of the goal, like at like almost head height. And then it cracked off the post. Not the foot of the post, like halfway up. Then the same for Martinelli. He got played in, and he curled an effort, hit the other post. And everyone behind the goal, yeah. For the second half, they were playing into the goal that I was behind. So, Ryan City goal, welcome along, man. Welcome to the stream. If you haven't, guys, check out this man's YouTube channel, Ryan City goal. Do yourselves a favour. Good channel, good content. Thank you for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. Like I said, I was at the game, guys. I saw it as it was there in front of me. McManus says, glad you and the wife have jobs. Where are you working? I couldn't tell you that, no, man, in case you turn up looking for a freebie. No, I'm going to be working on Tuesday I signed a work contract tomorrow. Tuesday I'm working in the Massimo Dutti store, the men's clothing store on Oxford Street. And the wife got a job in Zara up the road. So, happy out. Right next to the Bond Street tube station, so that's where we're going to be hanging out. But, yeah. Let me just check the messages there, guys. Barry Larry saw he was at the Groundhog School. How was the atmosphere? The atmosphere was absolutely electric. It was full house. The weather was absolutely brutal, but everybody was loving it. Thank you for all the best wishes on the jobs. Job front, it's been a stressful couple of weeks, I can tell you. I went back to my own country. Of course, I'm Irish. I went back to my own country, Ireland. I expected things to be better. Disaster over there at the moment. Back over to London, 6 days in, 2 jobs and a place to stay, but we're lucky, you know. London is an expensive city at the best of times, so to get work is good. But yeah, that's it. But the game, guys, the atmosphere, Barry Larry asking about it, man. You saw I was at the game. I was at the game with Stapes on the 3 Pointers TV. Check out his YouTube channel if you haven't already, guys. He's doing it with 3 other guys. 2 other guys, I mean, the 3 of them together collaborating on the channel. It's the 3 Pointers TV. Go check it out. The game, the atmosphere was very good. The atmosphere was very good, and the crowd were going crazy. It was a great game of football. Arsenal were well on top at the end. Like I said, Southampton completely collapsed. And we had a load of chances. I mean, sometimes they were trying to walk the ball in. I was like, just smash it in. You know what I mean? Just crack it in. Hit the ball as hard as you can. No messing. You know what I mean? They were trying to walk the ball in at times. So Arteta was on the sideline pulling out his hair. I could see him. Player-wise, Ramsdale, again, by far the best player. Odegaard had a very good game, lads. I saw him. I saw what he was doing on the field. He was very good for them. Tomiyasu played well. Ben White played well. Gabriel was immense. I mean, by far the best defender. Tierney did his bit. He was on for, I think, the hour mark or 70 minutes, and he took him off. You know who got a big bit of support when he was seen warming up? Theo Walcott. You know what I mean? The fans haven't forgotten him. Walcott was warming up on the sideline for Southampton, and the fans were loving it, you know. They were all singing, Theo, Theo. Yeah, he scored more than 100 goals for the club. You know what I mean? He did his best. So Theo, yeah, he still has a place in the heart of all the fans. It's good to see Theo Walcott, you know what I mean? I don't think he came on in the game, but to be honest, it was damage limitation at 3-0 for them. They were well out of the game by that point. It was all over bar the shouting, guys. And that's it. And there was a lot of that going on. The hot dogs at the stadium, I give it the thumbs up. Get it with onions and a Pepsi, not bad at all. But the stadium was rammed, guys. There was bodies laying everywhere. You couldn't swing a cat. Stapes got great seats right up the front in the North Bank, and it was perfect. We were right pitch side, first row. Could see it all. Ramsdale is a fantastic goalkeeper. I'm not going to lie. But guys, I'm going to crack on there a little bit. We can still talk about the game. We can mix it up. What do you think about the Auba situation? The whole Aubameyang thing. McManus, what do you think of this Aubameyang situation? He posted on Instagram there a while ago on social media. He was getting a tattoo. Not the first time he's done it. I mean, you know what I mean? His private life coming in place with his job. He's getting paid enough money. No, you know what I mean? And anyway, he's been playing absolute crap. Alright, let me go through some of the comments. But let me know what you think about Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, yeah? Aussie Gunnar, congrats on the job. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. McManus, nice, good stuff, sir. Aussie, good to see you doing well. Yeah, things are improving for us. You know, it's been a tough time, I'm not going to lie. It's a tough time all around for everybody these days. That's why I haven't been that active in the streaming, Aussie Gunner. But as soon as I get settled, I get back into it, man. We'll do some collabs, yeah. I haven't forgotten about you. I've just been up the walls, man. Trust me. Ryan City go. Happy that Manchester City are top of the Premier League. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, yeah. Anyone but Chelsea, anyway. No, I'm only joking. But yeah, I hate Chelsea. Rooney Aldo, ancient situation, what did Auba do? Yeah, he missed training on Friday before the game, Rooney Aldo. He missed training. He didn't turn up for training. When he didn't turn up for training, Arteta dropped him. And it hasn't been the first time. They say disciplinary problems. You know what I mean? It's like skipping school, man. I mean, he's getting paid enough money. He's got a flash car. He can drive to London Colony Training Ground, not a bother. I'm sure he's living only a couple of miles away. He's got a handy life. You know what I mean? So not to turn up, man, disciplinary problems with him. And in fairness, he's playing absolute crap. He's awful. Couldn't score in the bottle. You know what I mean? He couldn't score in the bottle, guys. And there you pay for it. You know what I mean? And he still couldn't score. So look, say no more about it. He's not doing good. Like Ryan City Go says, he's not doing good. Taib, Auba, and Arteta are both childish. Yeah, I agree with you. Maybe Auba was getting an Arteta out tattoo. Yeah, maybe on his ass. Arteta could see it when he's bending him over. Anyway, I'll try to keep it clean on my channel now, guys, before I get banned off YouTube. Auba is just floating around, and his performances have been a joke. Don't give Auba a tattoo, give him bloody guts. I agree with you, man. Like, I mean, he's going around with this attitude, with this ego. Ugh. And he has been playing absolutely shocking. You know what I mean? He's been crap. So that's it. Yeah, but the game, guys, it bodes well for the game against West Ham on Wednesday. But to be honest, the way I see things going, he seems like a general bellend, to be fair. Yeah, and I mean, the money he's making, I mean, we can only dream of that kind of money, guys. I didn't have a job until like a couple of days ago, either did my wife. We can only dream of that kind of money, us, the working class. Look at the life he has, man. The house he has, the car he has, the money. He can go anywhere, he can do anything. Private jet, you know what I mean? Come on, like, I mean, turn up for training. Just because he might not get picked, it's not the team's fault and Arteta's fault that he's playing crap. And maybe he's going to get benched. But turn up for training. Take one for the team. You know what I mean? If the team needs it, you got to be there for the team, lads. Even if it's not professional football, when you play for a team, you have to be there and support the team. If they need you, you have to be ready to come off the bench. Swallow your pride, man up, and take one for the team. And that's what Arteta's got to. That's what Aubameyang's got to do. He's got to man up and take one for the team. No attitude, no ego. Go out there and put in an honest shift if the team needs you. You know what I mean? And there is an employer who's getting paid good money, but even if he wasn't, you know what I mean? He let the team down. You know what I mean? He let the lads down. But in fairness, they went down and they showed him something. They didn't need him. 3-0. It's good scoreline, guys. They were banging in the goals. Let me just go through some of the chats there. Ryan City Go thinks the title race will be close this season. Arsenal definitely won't be involved anyway. I know you're talking about Man City because you're a Man City fan, but Arsenal definitely won't be involved. Ryan City Go, I think West Ham will beat Arsenal. I can see it happening. I think it's going to be a very hard game, and I respect West Ham. I think they're an incredible team, and they pushed Manchester City. I know Ryan City Go can probably remember this. They pushed you all the way, Ryan City Go. They pushed Manchester City to the edge. They had them on the rack. I mean, they pushed them all the way. It was 1-0 right up until the end. Then you made it 2-0. Then they made it 2-1. The McManus sense, Auba has been lazy for the last 18 months. I love Auba, but we need to get a shot. In my opinion, he's lost a yard of pace and has been shocking this season. We need to get straight in struggles. Ryan City Go thinks that Arsenal should sell Aubameyang. The Aussie Gunner, what a great example, he said as captain. Exactly. And even if he wasn't getting paid and it wasn't professional, man, he let the lads You know what I mean? The lads are in a tight spot, like, and he just let them down. Auba showing poor sportsmanship. His grin then, every time you see him, he's grinning. You know what I mean? With that stupid face, those stupid teeth. I mean, man up a bit, take one for the team. He's going to be on the bench. It's going to affect his ego, is it? He's going to be fixing his hair. No one's going to see his hairstyle. That stupid little flip he does when he scores. I haven't seen that flip in ages because he hasn't been scoring. Even the one that he scored against Tottenham, he scuffed it. He shinned it. And it went in luckily, like. Then he had the cheek to do the Thierry Henry slide man because Henry was there. That's the only thing they have in common. And there's no more about that. Henry is 10 times the player Aubameyang will ever be. Yeah, West Ham did pressure us. Not an easy win for Manchester City, but they beat West Ham. Yeah, you beat West Ham, but that was a tough game is what I'm saying. Arsenal are in for a tough match. They're a very good team. I have nothing but respect for them. I know a guy, he's active on Facebook there anytime the Irons are playing. And he's over in Ireland, yeah, in my hometown watching the games. They have a very good team this season. I mean, West Ham are right at it. If we can win that game, I tell you, it would be a massive, massive 3 points. And to be honest, we need to win it. We're back up into fifth now, I think, or sixth. But yeah, all joking aside, guys, we need to pull the finger out, you know, and we need to get moving. We lost two. Now we got back in winning ways. It was an important 3 points for us after losing those two games. United performance, I wasn't too concerned about. I think we should have won the game or maybe done more in it. But that performance wasn't too bad against United. The one against Everton, we were not at the races at all. That was the worst performance. United, we put in a shift. Everton, no one turned up. West Ham can get into the top four. West Ham can definitely get into the top four. I agree with you, Ryan City Go. They can definitely get into the top four. Yeah, they have a very, very good team, and I fear them. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, like I said, guys, I'd like to apologize that I haven't been live streaming much. Like I said, I've had things to take care of this end. You know, been busy out. But I'll be back into it soon, and I'll be collaborating with you all when you want. Aussie Gooner, man, if you want me to come on your channel when I'm settled, yeah. You want me to come on your channel, let me know. We can arrange it. You want me to collab with other guys, let me know. We can arrange it. My pleasure. You know what I mean? You came on my channel, I'll repay the favour. Dave, which striker can Arsenal realistically get in January that can score 20-25 goal season? Well, they're not gonna score 25, I think, from January to May, but I know what you mean. I think Gallagher is a very good player for Crystal Palace. I don't know if he's a striker or an attacking midfielder, I have to check that. But Gallagher is playing out of his skin. I have a lot of time for him. I think he's a fantastic player. He scored two today. They stuffed Everton 3-1. I really, really like Gallagher for Crystal Palace. I think he's got an incredible shot on him. The goals he scored were absolutely fantastic for Crystal Palace. Patrick Vieira, I'd say, is cock-a-hoop. He's just delighted about it. I'd say he's doing somersaults back home, you know what I mean? But, Christ, Gallagher is a serious player, yeah. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is a good player. Yeah, Gallagher scored a great goal against Everton. I mean, it was just the touch and the finish. You always know when a shot is going in good, guys, when you judge the goalkeeper's reaction. The goalkeeper's reaction to the shot, guys, when he was in midair trying to stop it. You always know when it's a difficult shot, guys, the way the goalkeeper's flying at it. He just was a passenger. Everton performance and the Watford performance was worrying. Don't apologise, bro. Life was hard, mate. Yeah, thanks for your support anyway. I appreciate it. So I don't like to talk about things like that, but yeah, it's been a tough. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it, Aussie Gooner. The Aussie Gooner, we work together soon and fun. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, and we're going to let it all go off. You know what I mean? We're just going to let it all go off. Nothing is out of bounds when we're talking about the football team. We're just going to make it entertaining. It is going to be entertaining. We just be ourselves. You know what I mean? Gallagher scored a great goal against Everton. Yeah, he did. Ryan said he goes, the Aussie Gooner would be a decent signing. Yeah, absolutely. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, I think you're talking about the Aussie Gooner. Ryan said, oh, Crystal Palace are doing well this season. Yeah, they're doing well because they have a good manager. And it's not because he's an Arsenal legend, one of the greatest players to play for the club. It's because he's done his coaching badges. He was over at New York City FC for a couple of years doing the business with them. You know what I mean? Now he's back. when he's managing Palace. Why Arsenal didn't go for him when he was looking to come to London is beyond me. And I know I say this till I'm blue in the face, but why didn't Arsenal make a play for him? We could have got him if we wanted. I mean, I honestly think Patrick Vieira would have come to the Arsenal if we just shafted Mikel Arteta, got him out the door. You know what I mean? Respectfully let Arteta go. Ryan City go. Can't wait to face Arsenal again. Now we'll see. We'll see who gets the best of it this time, huh? City will probably get the best of it, but we'll see on the day. It's not going to be a walkover. We'll see. The defence is a little bit improved. Goalkeeper's top notch. They're all settled. It might not be as easy as you think, my friend, but we'll see. I think he's trying to wind up all the Arsenal fans on this now, guys. Ryan City go, guys. Man City fan. He says he can't wait until they play Arsenal again. I think he thinks it's an easy 3 points, yeah, for the citizens. Yeah, we'll see. There's only one team in Manchester anyway, so if we can beat Man City, we know that we're beating the best team in Manchester. Even though United beat us, I think they were kind of lucky. But anyway, let's see what happens in that game, huh? You're confident. I understand why, but we'll see. The Aussie Gooner laugh aloud. When I started watching football, mate, I didn't know there were 2 teams in Manchester. There isn't. There's only one. No. Yeah, you didn't know there was 2 teams in Manchester because Manchester City weren't even heard of back then, was it? Exactly, Ryan City go. Manchester City were, you know what I mean? Not bad, but since they've got this investment and the Etihad and all this kind of thing, they've gone on to another level. But respect to City. I've got no problem with them. You know, the thing with Manchester City is the fans. The fans have always been there with the club. The majority of the fans that are supporting Manchester City now were supporting them in the bad times. Whereas United, they all followed the team because they were successful. In my opinion, United are the most arrogant fans you could ever meet. If you say you're in an Arsenal supporters club, they laugh at you. An Arsenal supporters club, you know what I mean? Their attitude is just, man. I've no beef with City. Like I said, a lot of the I got no problem with Man City. Like I said, a lot of the players, a lot of the fans with Man City, they supported the club in the bad times too. They didn't just all jump on the bandwagon as things were going good for them. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But yeah, say no more about it. Yeah. Let's see, Ryan City go. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens on the day. Let's see if City can get the best of it. But Arsenal now, they got a big game coming up on Wednesday. I thought the performance yesterday was good. The Aussie Gooner, same here, City is fine, mate, just laughs. Yeah, exactly. They're fine, you know, but we can make the fun of them. Ryan City go. Arsenal versus Manchester City matches on January the 1st. Oh man, that's not too far away. Arteta could be out of a job by then, I'd say. But yeah, the game against Man City, guys, is on January the 1st at the Emirates. So put it in your calendar, mark it down. It's going to be an epic game. But guys, the game against West Ham on Wednesday is a real 6-pointer. I don't want to sound negative. Look, I saw the team play yesterday. I saw them live in front of my very eyes, and I saw what we are good at and what we are bad at. If we start against City and West Ham, if we start against West Ham and City like we did against Southampton, we will be punished, especially against City, and we can't afford to start as badly as we did. We were all over the place in the defence for the first 10 or 15 minutes, completely on the back foot, and their high press was making our defenders play the ball very, very, very dangerously around the back line. A better team are going to take advantage of that and they're going to bury us. We have to be careful when we have the ball in the back line. I don't know why we're playing it around so dangerously at certain times. Ramsdale is assured on the ball, and when he senses danger, he quickly gets it away. He hacks it up the field. You know what I mean? He just puts his foot through it. He senses danger. He gets rid of it. But there were times there we could have got caught at the back, and a better team is going to punish us. Armstrong was looking lively for Southampton long periods. Ward-Prowse is a dead ball specialist. I mean, anything around the goal, corners, free kicks, he's a very dangerous player. Not to be underestimated. I think Arsenal should go for Ward-Prowse, to be honest. I think he's a very good player. Armstrong also is quite a good player. But I fancy Gallagher at Crystal Palace. I think Gallagher is a very, very good player, and I rate him very highly, even before those goals he scored today. I think a lot of him as a player, to be honest. and I wouldn't say nothing against him if he joined the club. I'd like to see that. But man, let me know what you think about the game on Wednesday. How you think it's gonna go. We played well yesterday, and we should have a little air of confidence. We played well, but West Ham are a far superior side to the team we faced yesterday. A team completely lacking confidence, devoid of inspiration. All they had was the high press. And when that didn't work, when we played our way through after 10-15 minutes, we got into the game. As soon as they lost the ball, we were in. And Saka demolished them. Odegaard had a great match. Martinelli was willing. I mean, he tried. Lacazette, he put himself about and he put in a shift and he scored a fantastic goal. We had a couple of goals ruled out, of course. Gabriel's goal, was it Gabriel? Yeah, Gabriel's goal was ruled out by VAR. There was a big discussion about that at the time. But it is what it is, guys. I uploaded a load of videos yesterday onto my channel, like 12 from the game. So check them out, yeah. I went haywire after I was recording loads from the match. Yeah, it's like that. But the game against West Ham on Wednesday is going to be a real tough one. Make no doubt about it. It's very hard to predict. I can't be confident about us claiming the 3 points, I'm going to be honest. All due respect to West Ham, they have been powerful all season long. I'm just going to go through a couple of team stats, guys. I have the laptop here beside me. Barry Larry in with a comment. Odegaard looking very promising so far. 3 goals in 3 games. Brilliant. Yeah, he's doing alright. Taib with a comment. 2022 has come around so quick. Yeah, it has. Incredible. Ryan City goal. Last time Manchester City beat Arsenal 5-0. I think Ryan City goal, guys, is trying to wind us Arsenal fans up. Last time Man City beat Arsenal 5-0, laugh out loud, yeah. Say no more about it. Ryan City goal, his prediction for the game against West Ham, 2-1 to West Ham. Yeah, I don't think you're being, obviously you're not being biased, you're a City fan, but I think you're, it's going to be a very tough game for Arsenal. West Ham dropped points against Burnley and we won, so hopefully we can get an advantage on them. Yeah, we're going to have to really play out of our skins to get something out of that game, guys. I just have some stats here from yesterday's match, guys. I'm going to go through it. Of course, I finished 3-0 to Arsenal, guys, full time. Lacazette with a goal in the 21st minute, Odegaard in the 27th, and Gabriel in the 62nd. We had 15 shots on target. They had 11. Sorry, we had 15 shots. Southampton had 11. We had 5 on target. They had 6. We had 62% of possession. They had 38. We had 507 passes. They had 320. Pass accuracy was 79-74 in Arsenal's favour. 2 yellow cards for Arsenal, none for Southampton, no reds, offsides 3-1 to Arsenal, corners 9 for Arsenal, 8 for Southampton. Yeah, Arsenal find themselves in 6th position, 16 played, 8 wins, 2 draws, 6 losses, 21 goals scored, 22 conceded, so we're still in the minus, guys, with the goal ratio, with the goal difference. We're still in the minus. We're on 26 points. We've lost 3 out of the last 5, but at least the other 2 games out of the 5 we've won them. Like if they were winning a draw, we'd be pretty much screwed. If Spurs get back into winning ways again, they've got 2 games in hand unless we're going to slip down to 7th. Yeah, but at the moment we're in 6th. I mean, it could be worse. Man City are going well. They're back on top. They have a point over Liverpool. They've got 2 points over Chelsea. Ryan City go, he's been a Manchester City fan since 2012. Yeah, just as they were winning the league in 2012, he started supporting them, guys. I'm only joking. Ryan City go, man. Barry Larry, wow, amazing. Yeah, but like I said, guys, we could be a little bit confident. It was a good performance yesterday. West Ham have only won 1 out of the last 5. Yeah, our opponents on Wednesday, they won 1 of the last 5. They've lost 2, drawn 2. They're on 28 points. Maybe we can take them. Maybe we can do something about it. But it's not going to be straightforward. That's going to be a tricky game. They're a brilliant team. I have nothing but respect for that team. We'll have to see the way it works out. It definitely is not going to be easy. But the whole Aubameyang thing, people are saying we should sell him. This, that, and the other. Thoughts on City match? You mean my thought on Manchester City's game? The one that they just recently played. Wolves got a red card. Yeah, I thought it was. I thought it was a deserved win for Manchester City. I think they're a fantastic team. Um, I think they'll take some stopping when they're going for the league. I think it's going to be very, very tough. Anything that faces them. I see now next up, City have got Leeds. I think they're going to smash Leeds. I think they're going to wipe the floor with them. Leeds have their own problems. Then it's Man City, Newcastle. They're away, but the next game is their home to Leeds. They face Leicester on Boxing Day. On Boxing Day, yeah, on St. Stephen's Day, just one day after. City deserve the win. They deserve the win. They're top of the table now, so it's been going well for them. Liverpool, they got a win against Villa. I mean, that was a real tough one for Steven Gerrard. Drawn by Dre just after tuning in. Let's see. Written thoughts on Arsenal getting Josh Smith. Good street. Good striker. To be honest, I think we need to offload Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. I'm not going to lie. I think the board and I think Arteta need to bite into this. His performances have been crap. His attitude and his reaction. He's not supporting the team when we need him. He's not there to be counted on. A guy like him, I think we just need to do something about that. We need to get rid of him. I really think we need to get rid of Aubameyang. So maybe we can buy that player you're talking about, yeah. But I like Gallagher at Crystal Palace, I'm not going to lie. Drawn by Dre Hill. How did you enjoy the game? I enjoyed the game very much. I was a little bit concerned at the very start of the game. So was Stapes. We were sweating. I have a few more grey hairs after. I'm telling you, I'm not going to lie. I was sweating in the first 10 minutes. The team was just disjointed. Southampton's high press was absolutely destroying us in the first 10 minutes. It wasn't looking good in the first 10 minutes. I was very concerned. They were pressing extremely high on us and we were getting strangled. You know what I mean? They were strangling the life out of the back four. We couldn't link up with the midfield. Southampton were on top. But after the 10 minutes, we settled and we took complete control. And as soon as we went 2 up, their heads dropped. When I went 3-0, they went into damage limitation mode. A good point was seeing Theo Walcott on the sideline warming up for Southampton. He got a very nice welcome from all the Arsenal fans. Of course, chants of Theo all around the stadium. But fantastic. Pretty done, nice haircut, lad. Thanks. Josh Smith sounds good, he's in form. Yes, let me just check this out here now. He scored 21 goals in the MLS. Yeah. Did you know he loves cheese? Hey Gunnar, I think these guys are just messing with you. Don't take them seriously, mate. You think so? I suppose I won't. Now, but I know a few of them, we go way back. Barry Larry, Dre, I simply have to disagree. Odegaard is doing exquisite right now. And unlike City, we didn't have to break financial fair play for him. Yeah, Dre, Barry Larry is disagreeing with you again, man. So, gotta take that one on the chin. But yeah, at the Emirates, I had a good time. And the hot dogs there with the onions, very nice. Drawn by Dre, commenting back to Barry Larry, he's rubbish. Barry Larry thinks that Martin Odegaard is a good player, guys. Dre thinks he's rubbish. What do you think about it? You think he's a really good player? I think he's hit and miss. I thought he was better when we had him on loan. I'm going to be honest. I thought he had a good game yesterday. But a lot of players played well yesterday. I think we need to sell Aubameyang. Michael Mack, 003 coming in again. Josh Smith is clear of... Yeah, he's clear of Auba, yeah. I mean, he's clearly better than him, man. I'll have to check out that player. I don't know much about him, to be honest. But if you say he's a decent player, man, I take your word for it. You know what I mean? I don't know the player myself, but I'll check him out. But I said Gallagher, guys. Gallagher at Crystal Palace. And not just because of those goals today. I thought he's a great player for a long time. But there's so much football going on with so many different games. Sometimes you lose track. But Gallagher, for me, man, he stands out. Ryan City go. Liverpool and Chelsea have to play against us at the Etihad in 2022, so that could be very key for us. We can win the Premier League again. Yeah, Ryan City goes all for Man City winning the league again. Let's see. But I don't see no player called Josh Smith. Are you guys joking? Barry Larry doesn't know any player called Josh Smith. To be honest, I don't know him either. I didn't even know that was his real name. Maybe they got mixed up. Let's see. But yeah, Aubameyang, if he got thrown out, guys, if he got shown the door, would it be a bad thing? I honestly don't think so. But we'll see how it goes. Barry Larry, I know a basketball player called Josh Smith. At Barry Larry, honestly, they must be just a bunch of jokes, aren't they? John J. Barry, I'll write a diss track on you, mate. You're gonna write a diss song on him? Well, if you do, maybe you need my input, because I know a thing or two about rap. I can write a couple of tunes, you know what I mean? I'll take it back to the old school, MC Hammer style. I'll be jumping around, you know what I mean, with those baggy pants. No, but the game on Wednesday against West Ham is a big one, guys. Let me know how you see it going. I know Ryan City go. You're all talking about City, but I know you think that West Ham are going to beat us. They have been on an incredible run this season. They've only won one of the last 5 though, so maybe we can have a chance against them, guys. West Ham have only won one of the last 5 games, lads. They've won 1, they've drawn 2, they've lost 2, whereas Arsenal have won 2 and lost 3. Now, we're not in the best of form either, and there's 2 points separating us. They're in 4th place on 28, we're in 6th place on 26. But maybe we can do something against them. It was very disappointing to be beaten by Man United and Everton. Now we've got that win. The Everton loss, I mean, looking at their form now, 16 games, 18 points. They have 5 wins out of 16, and one of those was against Arsenal. They've conceded 28 goals and scored 20. And their last 5 games, Everton, 4 defeats, 1 win, and that was against Arsenal. Ryan City Go thinks Arsenal will finish either 5th or 6th this season. I think they'll be below that. Don't want to disagree with you, no, man, but I think we're going to slip. I think we're going to slide down beyond that. I don't think we're going to finish 5th or 6th. Paradise Dread sounds phenomenal. One of my favourite tracks was the absolute classic that was beat up by Michael Jackson. Triton thought on the World Cup next year. I think France could win. Michael McTree, Barry Larry, you have no ball knowledge if you don't know who Josh Smith is. No need to get personal, lads. Keep it clean on my channel. Barry Larry, absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, do a bit of rapping there, guys, you know what I mean? Barry Larry likes the old Michael Jackson Beat It song. Not a bad song, not gonna lie. But yeah, looking ahead, lads, I don't know. Ryan City Go thinks Arsenal might finish 5th or 6th this season. I think we want to slip beyond that. I can't see us holding that league position. Even now, Spurs have 2 games in hand on us, and when they get ahead in those, they're only a point behind us. They have 2 games in hand. We're going to be in trouble. They have a lot of players, of course, that have COVID at the moment, so their game has been postponed. Their other game then was postponed due to bad weather. Remember that big storm was coming? I think Storm Barra. So I know we're going to be down in 7th then at least. We need to win against West Ham. I don't think that's going to be an easy game for us to get the 3 points in that game. But it is what it is. Let me know what you think the score against West Ham is going to be, guys, and where you think Arsenal are going to finish this season. And would you keep Auba? What are my thoughts on Maradona coaching Roma? Maradona? Did that happen in the past? Obviously, the man has passed away. Anyway, my thoughts on Maradona as a player. Greatest player to ever kick a ball. My Mark, Barry, Larry, you Eddie. Ryan City got my top 4 is first Manchester City, of course. 2nd Liverpool, 3rd Chelsea, 4th Man U. I don't think Man U will finish 4th. But we'll see. I think Spurs could be a shout for it. But they need to start winning a couple of games they haven't played in a while. But it is what it is, you know. It is what it is, to be honest. We'll just have to see the way it works out. But let's look ahead, guys. Of course, we have a Manchester City fan here amongst us. He thinks City are going to coast it to the league. He thinks they're going to win the league by 10 points. And he's convinced that they're going to absolutely hammer Arsenal when they play us on January the 1st. Maybe so, but we'll see. Maybe we'll give you a game, yeah? Maybe we'll push you a little bit. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, City are obviously a superior team. I mean, I can't deny that. They have a way better coach. and they have better players. But a team effort by Arsenal, maybe we can push it. Gunnar, you play pro clubs? No, I don't. I don't play football. I used to play a little bit before to keep fit, for stamina, build up the legs. I used to fight. I used to do karate, so I was competitive. I was fighting competitively. But no, I did karate. I did martial arts. I didn't play football. I used to play a couple of nights a week, like with five-a-side and indoor, just to get up that stamina and build up the legs a bit. It helped, I thought, to build up the strength in the legs for karate when I had to fight. But no, I like to fight. All right, that's my thing. Let me look there. I don't like to fight as much as the Aussie Gooner, I think, and I think he's better at it. He's obviously a stronger man. But I like an all fight too. I won again. Competitively in the ring. Gunnar, you play pro clubs. Is that a band, McMichael? Pep Guardiola is a great manager for us. Yeah, he is. He is. Barry Larry, old school. How is your watch hours? My watch hours are currently at 2,700, just over. So I'm heading for the 4,000. I think I'm going to be there in April, I reckon. But I have the subscribers, of course. I have over 1,200 subscribers. I have had for a long time. But my watch hours need to be boosted. I think in April I'm going to be monetized, but to be honest, it's important to me to get monetized because it's something that you do and your channel has made it. It's like a goal of mine. But the money and stuff like that is, yeah, a little bit in the bank would be handy like that if you got something out of it, but I'm not doing it for that. I did it because I like to have my YouTube channel for Arsenal fans, like we're doing now, be in contact, and it's a hobby. You're never going to earn much money on it anyway, but even if I did, the most important thing is to have it for the club. Fans that can come on and we can talk football like we are now. Get to know people. It's a hobby, and I like it. Am I Arteta? Okay, let me check the chats. Ryan said, "Got you Arteta in or Arteta out?" I'm Arteta out, and I have been since he took over at the club. I, for one, though, I was kind of fooled by him, and the club kind of hoodwinked a lot of us because they brought in a former player that we kind of knew, Mikel Arteta. Yeah, he was assistant to Pep at Manchester City, but it wasn't like that. It was Pep was making Manchester City successful, and it was not Mikel Arteta. I think it's hard on players like Saka, Smith Rowe, not just the English players, but I think it's hard on them like coming through like that, the Hale End boys, Odegaard, Martinelli. I mean, Arteta as manager, he's never going to take these guys onto the next level, and that's how I see things. It's never going to be like that. I think he's taking a team as far as he can. I think another manager can come in and can get the absolute potential out of Saka and Smith Rowe, and maybe then we can hold on to them when they see they're being successful. If they don't see success, they're going to leave. I'm not bald. I'm not bald. I have hair. Hey, old school Gunners, big fan. Yeah, welcome along to the show, man. Yeah, simple as that. I'm not bald, man. I have hair. I don't know, do you need to go to Specsavers or something, but I actually have hair, man. Maybe it's the light there, yeah, making it look like that. I have a lot of hair, man. Alright, I'm not bald at all. Trust me. Champions League last 16 draw tomorrow, and I was going mentally when we beat PSG 3-2. Of course, you're in the Champions League too, yeah. Arsenal were not in Europe at all this season. The first time Mikel Arteta. Gunnar, can you upload more FIFA gameplay? I don't think I have. I had it on my phone. I don't think I have the game anymore. I need to check. But I can do it, yeah. Hey, old school. Hello, Abdullahi. Welcome, man. Yeah, but it's like that. Simple as. Randon Lewis. If you haven't hit the like yet, you need to sort out your life. Very, very great work. Triton had another comment there before he thought I was bald. Hey, old school, how do you feel about Lana Rhodes and our women's team? I don't know the player at all, to be honest. I'm going to be honest with you, but I can check it out. Ryan City Go. I want Benfica or Sporting in the last 16 in the Champions League. Ah, you want an easy game? Is it an easy game? You're not feeling so confident anymore. Michael McDoublesheet Gunnar, can you buy me a PS5? I'm actually starting a new job on Tuesday, so I'm not actually employed right now. So you're asking the wrong guy. I'm not flush with cash right now at the moment, but I'll be back working soon. If I'm going to buy anyone one, I'm going to buy myself one, and then maybe Dre and the Aussie Gunner. Ryan, even the disgrace that is Man United, can at least sell out their stadiums. Randy Lewis, good luck at your new job. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, and thank you to everybody for tuning in. I appreciate it. Lashing up the watch hours. If you can do me a favor, guys, if you could actually play my old school Gunner playlist, yeah, go to my channel, go to my playlists, and actually play my old school Gunner playlist. Just plug it in, yeah, on some device that you're not using. Just plug it into charge, and let my old school Gunner playlist play for a couple of hours, or all day or all night. I'd appreciate it, just to crack up my hours a bit. I think I should be monetized in April, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's great to have you all tuning in. I appreciate it. The next game coming up is West Ham, and that's a must when looking at the table now. I mean, we really need to get a win in that game. It's not going to be easy. Like Ryan Man City said, on January the 1st, we're playing City at the Emirates. That's going to be a really tough game, guys. If we can win against West Ham, it would be fantastic. Randon Lewis, good luck to your new job. Thank you, man. Barry Larry, old school, would you take Dominic Calvert-Lewin? Absolutely, in a heartbeat. And I would sell Aubameyang. Tritton, bald school Gunner playlist. No, old school Gunner playlist. Tritton doesn't like me anyway. He says I don't know ball. Ah, well. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, Tritton, I suppose. Thanks for tuning in anyway. I hope you're enjoying it. Okay, let me move on past those comments. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, so I'm just going to leave that off. Our next game is Leeds. Ryan City Go. Our next game is Leeds, so we should beat Leeds like 3 or 4-0. I think you're going to make mincemeat of them. I don't think they'll stand up to the onslaught. I mean, Manchester City are playing very good now. I honestly think myself they're going to win the league, but we'll see. Thank you to Drayton for tuning in anyway, man, because you're contributing to my watch hours, whether you actually realise it or not. And that's going to make me successful. So, thanks for that. I appreciate it. Let me just stretch out there. Old school, you probably wouldn't say all this criticism to Arteta in person. Why wouldn't I? I'd be respectful about it, but I'd criticism. I'm sorry if you're an Arteta fanboy. Maybe you fancy him. I don't know. But why wouldn't I say that to him in person? You know what I mean? I'd be respectful, but I'd tell him the truth. I honestly think that. I think he's taken the team as far as they can go. And I think the younger players at the club, I mean, they have potential. And a better manager can get the best out of the players that we have. And the younger players and the older players. A better manager can get more potential. I think Mikel Arteta has taken the team as far as he can go. I'm not an Arteta fanboy. I've been Arteta out from day one. This didn't happen overnight. You know what I mean? He's not got the necessary skills. He's not got the necessary experience to actually bring the team on to the next level. I mean, look at the beatings that we took against Man City, against Chelsea, against Liverpool. Like, what was it? 5-0, 4-0 and 2-0. We conceded 11 and we scored none. In those three big games, we conceded 11 goals and we scored none. That's worse than it's ever been. I mean, we may be getting results against Southampton. We may be beating a bad Spurs team at home at the Emirates. But when it comes down to the big games, you know what I mean? Me and Ty from AFTV. Oh, he's like 20 years older than me. Anyway, let me check some of the other comments there. Manchester City faced Newcastle after the Leeds game. Yeah, they do. That should be an easy one. Newcastle aren't going to well. Barry Larry, this is brilliant YouTuber I've been watching. He's been on AFTV. He's called Big Reppin'. You should collab. Yeah, I can ask him. Can we see your guns? Think the best Arsenal fan YouTuber. TLG is the best Arsenal fan YouTuber. I must check those guys out. I haven't actually heard of them, I'll be honest. But there's so many Arsenal YouTubers out there, it's hard to keep track. But that's it. Yeah, thanks for the compliment, Truth, I appreciate it. You know it's not bothering me, right? I couldn't care less what you think. But that's it, guys. Let me know what you think about the West Ham game coming up against Wednesday. And let me know what you think about the one against Manchester City on January the 1st. They're going to be two very, very, very tough games for us. The West Ham game is going to be a real hard one. I'm not going to lie. Anything could happen in that game. I really, really, really... Barry Larry asking Dritton who he is. He's a nobody. I can answer that for you, man. Just ask me. You know what I mean? Easy come, easy go. People like him are 10 a penny. But yeah, guys, the game yesterday, I was at the stadium. I saw it. We played very bad for the first 10 minutes, and luckily the defence and Ramsdale, we managed to ride the storm. We managed to see out that period of pressure, and then we responded and we got in front and we took all 3 points. Ryan, Man City go, who do I think will get into the top 4? I think it will be... I honestly fancy Spurs to make it into the top 4. All joking aside, I obviously don't think Arsenal have a hope in hell. I don't think Leicester have a chance. I don't think Man City are going to get in there. Or Man United, I mean. Sorry. Man United. I think it'll be City, Liverpool, Chelsea and Spurs. As crazy as that sounds. Spurs are on 25 points and they've got 2 games in hand. And they're only 2 points behind United. And 1 point behind Arsenal. Yeah, but it's like that. Joshua Smith, I didn't think he was a member of AFC. People were saying, would I like it if we bought him? I didn't think he was a member of Arsenal Football Club. People were saying, would I buy him? I never heard of the player, to be honest. I didn't think he was a member of Arsenal FC, so I might want to check the comments again. Fact check yourself. Alright. If you don't like the live chat, you don't have to join in, yeah. It's as simple as that. But yeah, anyway. But let me see. Yeah, I think Spurs are going to get in the top 4, to be honest. I think Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea and Spurs. I think they're the teams that are going to make it. Spurs have those 2 games in hand. They had 2 games cancelled recently. One because of COVID, one because of the storm. I think it's like that. Arsenal could get into the top 4 if they didn't have nobody like Mikel Arteta as coach. If we got rid of that loser, that chump, I think we could make it into the top 4. Ryan City go, Kane has been shocking this season. Yeah, I was actually outside the stadium yesterday. I was at the Arsenal Supporters Club, having a couple of pints, and I was actually talking to one of the other Arsenal YouTubers, Stapes. If you haven't, guys, check out his channel. It's a 3 Pointers TV. Do yourselves a favour. I was talking to him, and we were talking about the Harry Kane situation, but it's Man City turned his head, you know what I mean? He wanted to go to Man City. Daniel Levy blocked it. The chairman at Spurs blocked the move. He wanted to go to Manchester City. To be honest, it's the only chance he has of winning anything. He's never going to win anything with Tottenham Hotspur. I mean, they're like Arsenal right now. They're a little bit better than us. But he's never going to win anything with them. And he had a really good chance in the summer of winning something with England in the Euros. That didn't work out either. And then he realised he's not going to win anything with Spurs. Of course, he wanted to go to Manchester City. His head was turned. He hasn't been the same player since. I mean, he's a fantastic player. I'm an Arsenal fan, I should know. He always scores against us. He's a fantastic player. But it's the way it is. But Old School is a respectable, hard-working, humble man. Just because you haven't got the subs he has, you should quiet yourself down. It's alright, let him say what he wants. He's got his opinions, man. I appreciate you anyway, Barry Larry, for standing up for me, but let him say what he wants. Yeah, he's got his opinions. It's fair enough, let him think what he wants. At least he's man enough to say it anyway. He's not hiding behind his girlfriend or his mother. He probably would be if he saw me, but that's another thing. But let the man have his opinions, yeah. He's got his opinions about me. Let him have it. It's okay, I'm not worried. It doesn't bother me. He's got his opinions, let him have it. Barbie, maybe not tonight. He's not my type. I'm married anyway, so I'm off the market. But yeah, Ryan City go. Kane wanted to go to Manchester City, and I think Manchester City will likely sign Kane in the summer. I think Kane will leave next season. Yeah, so do I. I mean, he hasn't been the same player. It's as simple as that. He hasn't been playing well at all for them. He got his head turned by Manchester City. Daniel Levy blocked it because he realised it would make the whole team fall apart. Conte's in now at Tottenham, but they're not going to win anything. You know what I mean? They're kind of in the same boat as Arsenal, as much as I hate to say it. They're not going to actually be competitive and win anything. I think they could get into the top four. I think they could get into Champions League football. But Kane wants more than that at this point in his career. I mean, how long has he been at Spurs now? And he's given everything for the cause. He's a fantastic player. I'm an Arsenal fan, I should know. He's scored so many times against us. He is a great player. But I don't know how they're going to actually... I don't think he'll win anything with them ever. And that's not me kicking Spurs because I'm an Arsenal fan. I think he should have went to Manchester City, you know, because he wants to win the league. He wants to do something. If he was at that club, I think you'll see a different Harry Kane. His heart isn't in it, you know. He wants to leave. They should let him go. They should have let him go in pre-season, you know. They should let him go on the break. And he was looking to get a move away. And Manchester City were interested in getting him. I don't know. I mean, what were they going to pay for him? 100 million? 80 million? I mean, he's worth that. They have to pay big money for players like him these days. But he hasn't been at the races for them. Ryan City go, Kane would be a great striker for Manchester City. Yeah, he would. But to be honest, if they got Harry Kane, they're going to be out of reach of most of the clubs then. I mean, Chelsea got Lukaku. They thought he was the answer to their dreams. He has been good for them. But will it be enough for them to win the league? It's going to be a very tough run-in. Like I can see it here. There's only 3 points. 2 points between them, sorry. City on 38, Liverpool on 37, Chelsea on 36. I can go either way. You know what I mean? Chelsea are still dangerous. Liverpool, of course. But the top 2 teams, Man City and Liverpool, they have both won the last 5 games straight. It's right here in front of me, guys. It's good form. You know what I mean? That's title winning form. Man City 5 straight wins. Liverpool 5 straight wins. They won the last 5. That's title winning forms. City's defence is absolutely unbelievable. 9 goals conceded in 16 games. Liverpool have conceded 12, but Liverpool have scored 45. They've scored 45 goals, whereas City have scored 33. Liverpool have been prolific. They have a better goal difference. You know what I mean? They have a goal difference of 33 to Man City's 24. Chelsea have a goal difference of 27. Arsenal, -1. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. But yeah, we'll see. Thanks everybody for tuning in anyway. Even Dritan for criticising me, man. You know that you've been watching. You've been adding to my watch hours and you'll be getting me paid, yeah. So I'm making money because of you, man. So thank you, I appreciate it. But yeah, guys, thank you to everybody for tuning in. I appreciate it. Yeah, Man City. It's going to be very close to the top of the table there. They could do it though. I mean, if they had Sergio Aguero, they would definitely do it, I think. Big fan of his. Of course, I don't think that guy's ever going to play football again now. Ryan City go, if Manchester City beat Liverpool and Chelsea, I think Manchester City will win the Premier League. Yeah, if they can beat the closest rivals to them in one-on-ones, I think so. You know what I mean? If they can take all 6 points in those 2 matches, I think that's a good chance of them actually winning. It makes sense to me. I mean, I can see that happening. No doubt about it. I can definitely see that happening, my friend. If they can win those 2 important games, they have a very good chance. Absolutely, without a doubt. I agree with that 110%. If you had Harry Kane, maybe in the January transfer window, but I honestly think it's going to be at the end of the season, you know. I honestly think if Kane comes to City, it's going to be at the end of the season. Arsenal, we have our own striking problems. I mean, I wouldn't accept Harry Kane at the club, though, I'll be honest. He's a good player, but as an Arsenal man, I wouldn't like to see him at the club, you know. Yeah, it may sound petty, but that's the way it is. There's a lot of other good players out there, you know, that we could get. But we definitely have a problem in the forwards, Arsenal. We scored yesterday 3-0, okay, grand. We scored 3 goals. But we do have a problem in the goal scoring department. We have a -1 goal difference. -1. I mean, we've scored 21, we've conceded 22. And Kane doesn't want to leave Spurs. Yeah, maybe that's true too. Maybe that's true too. He hasn't been quite driven. He hasn't been quite vocal about it. He hasn't been open and saying what he wants or what he doesn't want. It's all kind of been a bit quiet and hush hush. Um, if he doesn't want to leave Spurs, I mean, a player's career is only so long. And I mean, with a better team than Spurs, and I'm not talking about Arsenal because we're not going to win the league anytime soon. Definitely not under Mikel Arteta. But um, I honestly think that if he went to a club like City, a bigger club, of course he has a much better chance of being successful and winning the league. Ryan City Go thinks Kane will eventually leave Tottenham. Yeah, maybe he's going to leave in a coffin. No, but bad joke. Maybe he's going to leave, but I honestly can't see. I mean, it's tough for him at Spurs. Like I said, I don't think they're ever going to win anything, and I don't want to sound like a muppet when I say that. I mean, Conte is a great manager. I know that he's a winner, but I don't think he can take them to the title. Not with the competition that's out there. Man City, Liverpool, and Chelsea are light years ahead of any other team. I mean, they are. They're the big three. It's City, Liverpool, and Chelsea. They're light years ahead of Arsenal. They're light years ahead of West Ham, against Man U, against of Spurs, Leicester. It would make sense for Kane to go to one of the top teams, and Manchester City are interested in him. Like, he didn't win anything in the Euros in the summer, and that for him would have been a good trophy, you know. Finally, he wins something of worth. That was another disappointment for him. And I think then he realised with Spurs he's not going to be successful either. He's not going to win a trophy. Not a big one. So then he started to look around him. Of course his head was turned when a team like Manchester City show interest in you. It is what it is, you know. But yeah, that's a good point, Tritton. That's a good point, Ryan, too, man. It's hard to say, you know. People like Tritton, they think he doesn't want to leave Spurs. Other people think he does. I honestly think he does. Not to disagree with you, Tritton, but I think he does want to leave. But the chairman blocked it, this, that, and the other. He does love the club. I don't deny that for a second. But he's got to be realistic with himself and how far can he go with Spurs. I mean, he's given his heart and soul all the years he's been at the club. He's given everything he has. You know what I mean? He's been banging in the goals left, right, and centre. But still, something is not there, you know. He's missing the whole, they're missing something. And it's unfortunate. It is what it is, I suppose, at the end of the day, but it's unfortunate. Yeah, what can you say? I uploaded like 12 videos, guys, like from the Arsenal Southampton game. So if you go onto my channel, if you can check that out, I'd appreciate it. Also, if you can watch my old school gunner playlist, that would be great. I would appreciate it. Just plug it into a device you're not using and let it play as long as you can and help me crack up my watch hours. I appreciate it. Alright, let me go in here. Ryan City called Kane wants a trophy, but I think Kane would be happy at Man City because we would win the Premier League with Kane finally, and Kane would finally get some silverware. Yeah, that's probably the way it's going to work out there. Alright, guys, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you to Ryan City Go. Thank you to John by Dre. Thank you to Barry Larry. Thank you to Barry Larry. Thank you to the Aussie Gooner. Thank you to McManus Sense. And also thank you to Dritton. You know what I mean? You were speaking your mind about me at least. No hard feelings. Yeah, take it easy, guys. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. And see you next time. Smash the like in this video of me. Subscribe to my channel, Old School Gunner, if you haven't already. Make sure you click on the notifications bell that you get notified every time I upload content. Thank you to everybody for tuning in, yeah. Dritton, no hard feelings, man. You speak your mind. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. You know what I mean? So you spoke your mind. So did I. Alright. Take it easy, guys. All the best. And Ryan City Go, thanks for tuning in, man. See you next time. Peace.